This project observes person-environment interaction within a specific setting. The intent is for people to select an environment that allows them to observe unobstructedly human behavior and the relationship between this environment and the people occupying the environment. The research would be an analysis of the place called Total Fusion. Total Fusion is located in West Valley Garden City, and it was opened recently in March of 2018. It has 5 studio facilities and provides health, fitness, and wellness. These facilities are dedicated to helping clients reach new goals through their unique blend of strengths and yoga-based training. This research would include observing an interaction between people and environment based on design psychology theories. Burroughs defines environmental psychology as the study of the interrelationships between the physical environment and the human behavior. The important thing is not only that the environment impacts on the individual, but also that the individual influences the environment. This is connected to Lewin's famous equation P is F equal F PE, in which B is behavior, P is person, and E is environment. Kevin Lynch and others hypothesized that clear paths and highly visible landmarks would improve the spatial cognition in cities. To begin with the exterior environment, these premises are located in the left corner next to the food restaurants. On the right side, there are parking areas and a road of cars. It is a very complicated area. There are logo, signs, and a big sign bearing the company name at one entrance so that people can recognize which place it is. Also, this place is located on the first floor, so for access to the place, people can use the stairs or the elevator. The interior environment is designed differently compared to the exterior. They use a large door made entirely of glass so that people would not get confused when trying to find this place. Also, there is a big sign with the studio name on the wall for people in this area. Observing physical traces of design can change the setting in which space is used. For example, changing the setting for a buffet into that for a sit-down dinner changes the dynamics of a place. A buffet style would be socially acceptable to walk around and talk with many people in, but a sit-down dinner style would feel uncomfortable for walk around freely. Total Fusion has 5 rooms and they have up to 30 classes every day with different styles of fitness training. Also, they promote a new customer every weekend. 3 of the rooms are needed for gym machines, so they cannot change these spaces. But the other 2 massive rooms can freely change depending on what they are doing. They use different light colors to produce the separate spaces. For example, blue light for a yoga fitness space, or pink-red light for a ballet space. On the weekend, they offer special promotion sessions for new customers, so they use a big partition to divide the big yoga studio. One of the connections between all areas, the entrance and the Pilates, yoga, and cycle studio, is olfactory. Total Fusion uses the same scent diffuser in all rooms so that the company can produce its specific signature to people and so that people can relax. The overall interior design features white walls and wood. The light-colored wood produces a spacious atmosphere for people, and wood floors and wooden mattresses produce an eco-friendly and warm atmosphere. The interior design is very simple and clean. Thus, it creates a relaxed and comfortable feeling. However, the simple and clean design might also produce a dull mood in people. Total Fusion provides up to 120 group classes per week with 32 different types of fitness, and it only opened in March of 2018. Most people are newcomers. However, it is harder to find out which classroom has which fitness. They use only a name sign on the door, for example, Yoga Studio 102, Reformer Pilates, Cycle. Most people look around and try to find out which room they need to go into. Some people can easily find their class by asking the staff or walking into the classroom without confidence, but some people just guess. Privacy is personal space or territory. When people meet new people, they disclose only superficial facts about themselves. As a relationship develops, two people will both get to the step of revealing more intimate information about their feelings. Total Fusion has no private spaces for the customer. It is a very open place. Almost all customers come to this fitness place alone, but even an extrovert person needs to have a private place the first time. Therefore, most people stand around, use their phone, or stretch their body to prepare to do exercise. If people come with their friends, they sit down and talk with them or with their instructor. It is exciting that most people are making physical traces of byproducts of use, even if they stay in this place only a short time, and even if every day the spot is different. They use a yoga mat or towel, bags, and water bottle to define their territory. Researchers speak about being given space in which to develop and grow. According to research on relationships, even intimate partners need time away from each other. Oatman defined privacy as selective controlled access to the self or to one's group. Also, each person has their personal space, 1.2 meter for personal space, 3.7 meter for social space, and 7.6 meter for public distance. If a stranger comes into their personal space, people have an uncomfortable feeling. People enter the fitness class, they look around, find their comfortable spots, which are the most spacious areas. This means that people find personal space. However, Reformer Pilates class uses a medium-sized room, but the company has placed too many Pilates machines there, so during the exercise, people bump against the next person. Give a awkward smile, lowers their concentration. Also, Total Fusion only has 100 lockers, so if the lockers are all full, people bring their stuff into the class. Karen Blorey and Whitmire found in research on participants in a college basketball league that perceived crowding reduced satisfaction in bigger teams. Also, Quenzel and Hibberlin found that a greater group size yielded greater perceived crowding, resulting in a reduced satisfaction. However, experience of crowding did not affect the use of the facility. Total Fusion has only 5 rooms, 2 massive yoga studios, and 3 medium-sized other fitness rooms. Based on research, the Total Fusion different room size arrangement would not influence their customer. According to Clemens Krum, the most important aspect of sensory design is the right temperature in a place. The design should set specific criteria for daylight, sight, air quality, smell and tasting, temperature, touch, and sound, hearing. The original buildings need to offer a multi-sensory experience. If an environment is to be helpful to health and well-being, it must present the following points. 1. A fresh air environment. 2. Proper ventilation by fresh air. 3. Enough natural lighting. 4. Minimal lighting glare. 5. A special design to suit various styles of working. 6. Minimum pollution from outside sources, including noise. Freshness is paramount and can be designed as a combination of CO2 level, temperature, relative humidity, and air movement. Also, it has an impact on concentration and increases one's stress level. Rochester University in New York find that the mind can influence the immune system. Stress can increase illness, resulting in poor well-being, and it can decrease the body's defenses. Buildings provide a contrast between interiors and exteriors. Windows provide a link between the interior and exterior. Windows provide an exciting view and contact with the outside. Total Fusion has no windows in any of the rooms. From the 2 large yoga studios, only some glass passes sunlight from outside. Therefore, they use a lot of artificial light during the day and night. The 2 large yoga studios are used for various fitness activities, such as hot yoga, ballet, and yoga Pilates sculpt. If the previous class is hot yoga, which is high temperature yoga, the room needs to get fresh air quickly for the next class. But there are no windows in the rooms, so it takes a very long time. Only the instructor can control the air conditioning or fan movement, and it is hard to work out in a hot room. Some people have weakness at high temperatures. They get dizzy, dehydrated by sweating, stuffed up, or breathe laboriously. Therefore, they go out of the room during the class. As mentioned above, the aesthetics view freshness, color, special aspects, nature, and daylight impact mood. Also, emotions, feelings, and moods influence people's decision making. A body of psychological literature has found that temperature is one of the essential meteorological variables impacting people's mood, and this leads to behavior. Part B is an analysis of recommended changes to the decision of the total fusion environment based on the Part A analysis. Total fusion is located in the corner of the famous and busy shopping center. The spaces of this fitness are not too big enough in view of the many classes and members. First, Total Fusion does not have enough seating and private spaces for the customer. Most of the customers coming after work wait for their class while using their phone. Therefore, the entrance should be changed to put in more seating and tables with a phone charger. In the middle of the corridor, some private seating should be put in. Total Fusion uses bench-type seats with an open drawer. The bench styles of seats in wasted spaces in a public area. Most people feel uncomfortable when they are sitting next to a stranger. However, a long drawer placed in the middle of the bench seating would provide a private seating for each person. The right side of the original corridor seat design provides private atmosphere. Total Fusion only uses white and wood color for the overall design, so it produces calm and warmth, but also might be dull and create a much too relaxed feeling. As Total Fusion focuses on fun, mindfulness, and strength of movement, the left wall will be painted with greenery motif in order to produce freshness and excitement. Also, the Reformer Pilates room needs enough space between fitness machines. Therefore, Total Fusion should reduce the fitness machines to provide enough space and place 20 lockers on the right side wall so that people can safely leave their stuff. In addition, Total Fusion should paint its logo, TF, onto the wall in pink, red, and light purple so that it provides a more exciting atmosphere for customers. The two massive yoga studio rooms have no windows, but they have a big glass wall. So this can be redesigned as a medium-sized window for ventilation, fresh air. In addition, people struggle to find their class. Different colored lights next to each classroom door and the class name written on the entrance wall would help people to find their class easily. For example, red for hot yoga, purple for ballet, blue for Pilates, navy for cycle classes, etc. In conclusion, as mentioned in the introduction to Part B, the environment has a huge influence on human behavior. Total Fusion is a very relaxed and comfortable place compared to other fitness clubs, and if they solve these problems, they would provide even better service to their customers. Thank you.